Alright guys, so basically I have two lash cards. So this one mainly keeps all of my lash trays, all of my back stock of my lash trays. So we're going to go ahead and go over this lash cart, which is the one I have right next to me while I'm lashing first, and then after I'll go ahead and show you guys everything I have in this lash cart. So here on this first top tier, I like to keep my lash fan, and then also this marble acrylic organizer for all of my tweezers. So all of these tweezers are always sterilized, and then I put them in there, and these are my go-to tweezers. And then here I have another acrylic organizer, a two slot organizer, where I like to keep all of my different glue rings. Oh my gosh, sorry, out of breath. My glue rings, and then also my little spoolies. So my little spoolies and my lip ones that I use for my primer and my bonder. And then I just have different type of glue rings. So like I'll have the flower cup ones, just the regular single glue rings, and then I also have some flower cups that I put onto my lash tile. So it's super important to always have your disposables, all your disposables and all your tweezers always in a closed container, so that way they aren't collecting dust and bacteria. So love that, super cute. And then moving on to this side, so I have another fan. So I like to have two fans. As you're gonna see as I go along, I actually have more than two fans, just because you never know when one's gonna die, and that's like the worst feeling as a lash artist, to need to dry your client's lashes and all your fans are dead. So I do have multiple fans just for that. And then here I have my LBLA primer, so it's like a lash toner and primer. I have my fiber prep, also from Lashbox LA. So this is primer for the lash trays, the lash strips, and that'll help for people who get glue on your tweezers when you're doing volume sets. So it helps like kind of regulate the humidity, so that way the glue doesn't rise up on your tweezer. And then here I have my Lashbox LA bonder. And then coming over to the right side, I have my two little mirrors that I give to my clients to show them their lashes after I'm done with the set. So I have this one, and then I have that little square one. And then, oh yeah, you guys, and then, so I'll go ahead and leave everything linked for you guys in the description box below. So both cards, no, sorry. So this pink card I actually got from Michael's. And then this black one I got from Amazon. So I'll go ahead and link everything down below for you guys, along with the fans, my marble, so it's like a pink, a beautiful pink color. Marble acrylic organizer for your tweezers. That I got from Amazon. And then this container I also got from Amazon, along with all of the disposables. So I'll go ahead and leave everything linked for you guys in description box. And then here I have my tapes. So I also got this from Amazon. You just go ahead and put your tapes in here, and it's like a tape dispenser, and I really like that it's acrylic, so that way it matches with my whole vibe. I didn't want to throw off the like pink and acrylic vibe. And then here I have another little acrylic organizer where I like to keep my Q-tips for when my clients eyes get watery. So, and then next I have 91% alcohol in this spray bottle, for if I ever get glue on my tweezers, I'll go ahead and spray what I have here on my second tier from my Lash Cart glue wipes. So I'll saturate a glue wipe in alcohol, and then I'll go ahead and wipe my tweezers if I ever get glue on my tweezer. And then here I have my little light that I put onto my phone when I'm taking my lash after pictures and videos. So this comes super helpful. I like to have this here just to pop onto my phone, and really helps your pictures and videos with the lighting. And then here I have my lash bath. Okay, so I have my little lash shampoo right there, along with a bonder that I'm testing out from a different brand. And going on to the second tier of my lash cart, I then have here, I have my lash tiles stored in this tile home. So I also got this from Amazon, and I love that it again fits with my whole vibe of like marble, pink, black, white. So you just go ahead and it stores 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're able to store 5 lash trays, and it's just so convenient. I really love it. To keep all of my lashes organized, so I go ahead and keep them. Okay guys, and then right behind my lash tile home, I have my gel pads in this little acrylic drawer. So I like to keep them in here. Also, I noticed when I leave my gel pads out, like let's say if they were not in this drawer, I feel like my gel pads dry out. So I like to have them in a little drawer like that, any container. So that way they keep their moisture and they don't end up drying out. And then right on top of that, I just have another little acrylic organizer, like a 2-slot organizer where I like to keep all of my business cards. So here I have 3 different businesses. So this one is my lash one on this side. I'm running out of these already. So go ahead and show you guys. So yeah, follow me on Instagram if you guys aren't already. And then, okay, so I like to have my business cards handy there, so that way for new clients I give them some business cards. And then here I have this gold organizer that I like to use to keep all of the items that I'm still testing out. So like for example, this wrist wrap, I'm testing this out. This is basically like you put this around your wrist and then you put a lash tray here. I'm still testing this out to see if I like it or not. And then along with this lion lash, they're like, let me go ahead and show you guys what they are. Yeah, so it's basically this like lash glue tray holder where it has the little dots for you to put your glue in. And I got recommended this by another lash artist. She said she loved it, so I'm giving it a try to see if I like it or not. Just keep that there. So yeah, it's always good to try new things, you guys, because you never know what's gonna work best for you. So I always try different brands, different ways of lashing, different ways of putting my lash tile, my glue, everything, until I find my perfect, what I love and feel comfortable with. So yeah, this is just basically different glues, different removers, different glues, different glue, bonder and sealers that I'm testing out from manufacturers, because I am working on coming out with my own lash supply line. So I'm just testing those out before I go ahead, and of course, you know, you want to have the best quality before I go ahead and make my order for my lash line. So have that there, easy access. And then this is lavender essential oil that I go ahead and put into my humidifier that I have up here. So I use that for my humidifier, just so that way it can relax your clients more. And I heard it's really good to like yeah, like basically have like a soothing environment. And then so now on to the third tier here. So here I like to keep all of my face masks. I have some pink, some white, my face masks like that. And then I keep my squeezy water bottle for when I do lash baths, along with a tissue, this black tissue holder that I thought was really cute and just fit with the whole vibe down here. And then I have some more lash fans on top of that, because again, you never know when your fans are gonna die and you're gonna need a fan. And then right next to that, onto the right side, I have some little lash shampoo kits already with the cleansing brush. And then so I just have 2 of those. I always have 2 of those ready because I do give them out for every full set. Anyone who books a full set with me, they get that for free their first time. And I noticed that that really helps your clients take care of their lashes, keep them clean. Once they run out, then they end up loving it, wanting more. Then they can end up purchasing it after. So I really like to give that to them for free for the first time. And then here I have all of my disposable. I use doggy pee pads that I cut into half. So let me go ahead and show you. So it just looks like this once it's opened up. So basically it's a doggy pee pad in a pink color that I find to be really cute, and I like these better than using dental bibs, because for the dental bibs it doesn't cover my whole lash bed, the width of it, or the width of it. So I'd have to use 2 dental bibs in order for it to fit my whole bed for where my client's head is gonna go. So yeah, I just like to keep those here where it's super convenient for me to change out for every single client. And then coming over back to this side, I have this candle. It used to be a candle that I went ahead and emptied out, and I just keep these little, oh my god, what are they called? So in here I just keep my cut up straws that I put on top of every spoolie that I give to my client, so that way they can keep their spoolie clean. So yeah, so basically just like that, and then I give this to every single client just to keep their spoolie clean, nice and clean. Okay guys, and then behind where I keep my cut up straws, I have this other black container that is for cotton rounds or cotton swabs. So I just keep these cotton rounds in here that I also use to soak up the water when I'm doing a lash bath. I noticed that this soaks up the water so much better than with using a tissue or even a napkin. So I like to have those for when I do lash baths. And then right behind that, okay guys, so just giving you guys the back view. So right behind that, I have this little container where I keep all of my glue rings. So basically after I use a glue ring, I have been seeing everybody saying it's best to dispose your glue rings that are used, you know, the ones that like you put glue in already, that it's best to dispose them in anywhere with water. So I know a lot of people are doing it with water bottles, but I just don't think that that looks cute. So I just got this little container that I filled up with water, and then I go ahead and put my glue rings in here. So there's like this thing going around right now on TikTok. If you guys haven't seen already, or if you guys know what I'm talking about, then you know. But basically someone's house caught on fire, supposedly because this girl threw away her glue ring into just her normal trash can and it caught fire. So I guess they're saying that our lash glue can be flammable. So I don't know, you guys, I've been lashing for 6 years and I've always just thrown it away in my normal trash can, like, you know, my normal trash bin. But you never know. I'm not about to risk it. Now that I know that, I just feel more safe putting it in this container with water. All right guys, and then one last thing I forgot to show you guys here. Well, yes, I just have my glue wipes, and then I have my package that my glue comes in, so that way I can always check it, since it does have the humidity and temperature that it needs to be in for optimum results. So I do know it by memory now, but I think it's cute just to leave it there. And for when I'm doing my trainings, I like to show my students a good example of keeping their package handy, so that way they can make sure that their glue is in the range it needs to be in, humidity and temperature, in order for them to have optimum results and retention. And then under this, I just have some alcohol prep wipes that I will also use to clean my tweezers whenever I get glue on them. So these are super convenient. I get these also on Amazon. And then right next to that, I have some tweezers that I'm testing out from a tweezer manufacturer. And you guys, exciting news. So I did fall in love with 2 styles of tweezers. And here you go. You guys are gonna be the first ones to get like a little sneak peek of my luxury lash line tweezers, lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and have everything, but right now I have perfected my tweezer. So this is my baby. I love her for volume. I'm so excited and in love with her, about her. And yeah, so just like that. So stay tuned for these, you guys. I'll be doing a lot of tutorials using her. And yeah, I hope you guys love it as much as I do if you guys try it out. Okay, so that basically wraps up my main lash cart. So now moving on to my second lash cart. So on this lash cart, I have my sterilizer. So I have some tweezers sterilizing in there right now. And then again, as you guys can see, my luxury lash line tweezers. And yeah, they're coming real soon, you guys, so stay tuned. And then so next to my sterilizer, I have another marble organizer that I thought was really cute because it has this section here. So I just automatically knew that I could put like, okay, sorry guys, I got cut off. But yeah, basically I just keep my loyalty cards that I give to every single client, so that way they could receive a punch for every time they get a fill. I noticed that my clients really love those. They appreciate it, and it's just a way for you to show your appreciation back to your client. So love those. They'll get a free fill after 9 fills and 10% off after their 4th fill. So that's a little nice thing that you guys can give back to your clients. And then here I just have my Bath and Body Works hand sanitizer, and then I have my hygrometer, which will read the temperature and humidity in my room. So I'm always making sure that my humidity and my temperature is in the range it needs to be in order for my glue to work at its best, just how I mentioned earlier. And then yeah, and then I just have this random Live Bay tweezer holder here for whenever I do house calls. I'll go ahead and get my favorite tweezer, put it in there, and then it's just easy to go, easy for me to remember to take in a container. And then in this little 3-slot organizer behind that, I have my glue shaker. So I go ahead and use this to mix all of the ingredients in my glue. And you guys could shake your glue manually, but I just noticed that it does, using the glue shaker, it does just mix in the ingredients better. And I feel like I even started getting better retention when I started using this glue shaker. And then next to that, I just have some lash mirrors to check my work while I'm working. And then along with some pens and some Sharpie pens that I use to map on my clients' gel pads. And then also I just have some janky tweezers that are bent at the tips. Like basically any tweezers that you don't like the way they work, or they just don't work for you. I keep them in there because I like to use those to pick up the strips from my lash trays and put them onto my lash tiles, so that way my tweezers that I'm using on my client aren't getting the sticky residue from your lash strip. So I got that tip from another lash artist, and yes, it makes such a big difference. And then next to that, here I just have my hole puncher that I use to punch my clients' loyalty cards. And then behind that, I also have some aftercare cards for new clients. So it's perfect. I do tell all of my clients how to take care of their lashes, but I noticed that giving them the aftercare card just helps them remember like all of the steps, what to do, what not to do, how long they'll last, when they need a fill, and all of that. So I love those. Mainly all of this stuff I got from Amazon, so again, I'll leave it linked down below for you guys. And then here I have my container, my airtight container where I keep my glue stored. So this is from Lion Lash on Amazon. And again, I just love the aesthetic so much of the marble, the gold, the brown. It's so beautiful. And I thought it looked really nice on this cart here. And then here I have my dehumidifier. So I do have a dehumidifier for when my humidity is too high. So like, let's say for example, if my humidity, this 35%, if it said like 65%, I would turn this baby on so that way my humidity could go down to, usually my glue needs to be anywhere from 30 to 40%. That's where I notice my glue works its best. And then now let's say for example your humidity, your 35% humidity were to be too low. So like, let's say for example, sometimes I come into my studio and it's at 20%. So then that means that I need to get my humidity up higher. So then what I'll do then is turn on my humidifier. So a humidifier adds humidity to the air to get this humidity percentage higher to where you need it to be at for your specific glue. And the dehumidifier does the opposite. So the dehumidifier will go ahead and remove humidity out of the air, so that way if it's too high, this can lower your humidity again, just so that way you can make sure that your humidity is at the range it needs to be in order for your clients to have the best retention. Okay guys, and then moving along to the drawers now. So I don't really want to show you guys this top drawer. Honestly, in here I have more like personal miscellaneous stuff. I have like my fan chargers, more fans, as you guys can see right there, backup alcohol, another like little ring light for my phone, some more alcohol. I have like chapstick and like hand lotion in there. And then I'll keep like change in here as well for whenever clients need change bag, cash. And then this drawer here, I like to keep my pre-mades. So I honestly don't use pre-mades, but sometimes, like let's say if a client is running late and for whatever reason I'm not gonna have enough time to fill her lashes up all the way, I'll go ahead and use some of these pre-mades just to help me be able to give my client the fullness that she needs without me having to leave her lashes empty. So yeah, I just have pre-mades in here. So pre-mades, these Vava Lash ones are pretty nice. And then also I have lash trays that I no longer use, that I was testing out. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with these, but these are brands that I no longer use or no longer like. So yeah, just a bunch of that, different brands I was testing out. And then this blank, as you guys can see, this is not a brand. This blank pre-mades I'm trying out again from a manufacturer for me to come out with my own lash line. And so far, you guys, look at those bases. They're so tiny, needle-like and fluffy. So these are 10D pre-mades 0.5 in decurl. So yeah, I love that. I'm trying them out. I'll let you guys know if I like them or not. If I do, they'll be on my lash line soon. And then yeah, Vava Lash is good for you guys too if you guys want to try out some pre-mades. And then here, so in these last two drawers, I like to keep my classic in the bottom drawer and my volume in this this drawer right here. So that way I just keep everything nice and organized and separated. So it's nice to just keep all your classics in one drawer and then all your volumes in another drawer. My little Lucky wants to come out. Say hi, Lucky. Say hi, Lucky. Hi, beautiful. Oh, Teddy wants to come out too now. Hi, Teddy. Hi, Teddy. All right guys, so yeah, basically that wraps up everything I have in my two lash cards. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. And yeah, if you guys have any other video suggestions for me, go ahead and drop them down in the comment section below and I'll gladly film those for you guys. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.